Okay, so the first card is money. So money coming in for you. You are very, very worried about your security issues, but it looks like you can see there's this um, lots of money coming in actually. So it seems like if you need to play the lottery, I would suggest you do it because it looks like there's money flowing in. So some luck with money coming in for you. And with this nourishing card, it seems like you've been having financial problems, and it looks like once this money comes in, you get sorted out. You have enough to even give other people money. So that's all. That's always a good thing. That's wonderful. It looks like it could even be coming in from a work front over here because you've got the amazing cards. Lots of people are talking about how wonderful you are as far as work goes. There could be a promotion that comes in over here, but definitely lots of money coming in over there. So I suggest if you don't have any, play the lottery. But definitely something coming in so that it gives you abundance so that you can even share that abundance. So in the past, you've been very, very anxious. There's a shouting card. Maybe you've got anger that you've been suppressing, or it could be that you're just very anxious about whatever you've been doing. But with the shouting card is, suppressing things, suppressing emotions, but wanting to let go. And it's having an effect on you. You've got the birds card. You might be doing a lot of communicating with a lot of people, maybe a lot of insights coming in, but, this is communicating, there could be, this is about spirituality, but this is communicating with a lot of people as well because it does involve the birds, messages going out. So you might be collaborating with a lot of people. Going into the future, you've got the felines card over here and you've got playing. So the felines is about spirituality and following your own instincts and doing what you know is right. You need to be independent in your thinking, and it's something that you'll be working alone with, but a lot of insights coming in for you here and a need to follow that intuition. And you've got the playing card over here, so that's why I suggest taking a chance, taking a risk over here. But also, if you need to play the lottery, I would suggest this is a very good time to do it because it looks like it's got the promise of money, and also it looks like you need to take a risk. If this is about your work or your whatever, your love life, then you might need to take that risk. You might need to take that gamble on a particular situation. But follow your instincts; they're pretty good at this particular moment. So the intuition is pretty good at the moment. Okay, let's see. You've got the Queen of Wands over here, and it's a regeneration card. Now, this could be that you're dealing with a fire sign person, and this could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person that you're dealing with. This might be somebody that has got a lot of power in their hand, and they might be wielding it and making you a bit uncomfortable. This is also you taking back your power. It's about you moving forward, and it's about regeneration. So you need to stand up in your power and take control of that situation, whatever it is, and work yourself back into a situation if you have lost control of it. So a need to stand up for yourself and be very definitive about what you say. So although Libra is an air sign, you need to maybe be decisive about something that you're doing, make that decision, and bring in that fire energy where you are acting on and being very deliberate in what you do as well. So taking back that control. So what's happening with you? You've got the Five of Pentacles over here and the Nine of Cups. The Five of Pentacles talking about some adversity over here. So, and it also talks about financial loss. And you're worrying a lot about money because there's Mercury in Taurus about here. So this is about financial loss and worrying about your assets, worrying about things that are going around you. So you might be having some kind of financial difficulties. And with the Nine of Cups over here, this could be, you might be... The Nine of Cups is usually a wish fulfillment. And this card is Jupiter in Pisces over here. This is overindulging in some kind of vice that you have. So you might be either overworking, or you might be drinking too much, or, doing something that is causing you to be, this person is flat out in the bed and not even paying attention to things around. And all these cups are lying around. And, it is time, if you are trying to bury your problems, in something else, it's time to break that cycle if you're overindulging in anything. This is just having too much of something and doing something too much. You need to stop worrying so much. If you're over worrying, that in itself can be a vice. And like I said, working too hard or being, overindulging in something. So there's a time for you to stop escapism. This is an escapism card because of the Jupiter being in Pisces. It's going through feelings of overindulging. So it's time to actually deal with the situation. If you're having problems with money, it's time to deal with it rather than trying to bury your head in the sand, really. And in the past, you got the Hermit card. So you have been focusing a lot on work. And, trying to find, maybe you've been studying as well, because the Hermit card is about learning, studying, focusing, meditation. It's all about work, communicating as well. So this has been going on in the last year. And in the last few months, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So you've got, money coming in for you. Maybe you've had a job promotion over here with this Nine of Pentacles, but definitely, a focus on work and achievement, and you've got your financial independence as well. So you have been, achieving as well. So, having gotten some kind of promotion, this, financial loss, maybe you're overspending, and you need to curb that. Especially you've got this Nine of Cups talking about curbing any kind of, overindulgence. So it doesn't necessarily mean about, drinking too much or overworking something. It could also be overspending in itself, and that might have in itself caused financial problems. So you've got equilibrium and balance here. So this is the Justice card, and this is trying to find that balance. So if you're overdoing something here, especially with this Nine of Cups, you need to bring back the balance. And you do know this because this is on your mind. You're trying to get back that balance again, trying to, find your feet again. If this is a legal decision, you're waiting for some kind of outcome as well. That's playing on your mind. Now you've got the Ten of Cups, so accomplishment, something coming to an end, a cycle coming to an end, finishing off something that was not really nice, and having that energy to go forward. Mars in Pisces is not a very strong placement for Mars, so maybe you feel as though, you've been defeated in a particular situation. Now the Ten of Cups is usually difficulties coming to an end, so any kind of problems or any kind of arguments that you've been having with somebody with this Mars. Pisces is ruled by Pluto, and it ends that kind of difficult cycle that you had. So you could have been having some kind of emotional problems with somebody, but that cycle is now coming to an end, and you're getting closure on that situation. So the Ace of Wands is taking back your control and your power, and that is what the Queen of Wands energies, advising you to do. Whatever issues you have, you need to take back that control, take back that power in your hand, and take a stand for what you believe in. Then around you, you've got the Art card, which is about, deciding what you want to do and moving forward. Finding your pathway in life and, making plans. This is the Temperance card. This is ruled by Sagittarius. So this is moving forward, and healing from any kind of difficult situations you have, making a plan again, having a vision, and healing from any kind of situation. It's also taking advice from people around you. This has got the Cat there, you can see, and that's following your own intuition as well. So find your path in life. Find your balance. It seems like, you need to find balance with this Nine of Cups. It's being imbalanced, unbalanced. And then, on your mind, you've got the Destiny, which is the Justice card, which is finding equilibrium. And with this Temperance card is actually making sure that you implement that balance back in your life again. And, if it means getting advice from people around you, that's also important. It's also a card that counsels, make sure you look after your health as well. So don't overindulge, because that's going to have consequences later on. Now, the Page of Pentacles, you're hoping for some kind of new job offer to come in here. You're waiting for news probably about a new job offer. So going into the future, you've got the Eight of Wands, the Five of Cups over here, and the Four of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, things starting to move, velocity. Make sure you're not rushing into things too quickly as well. Your mind's moving 100 miles an hour here because you've got Mercury sitting in Sagittarius. You want something big. Maybe you want to work on the international front, or you want international communication. Maybe you're thinking of travel because this is the Eight of Wands. This is usually about air travel. But with the Mercury in Sagittarius, it's also getting your message out to a broader audience. So you're thinking of international communication or international travel as well. So you might be thinking of travel. Now, the Five of Cups, you've had dissipation. It's talking about, stop living in regret. You need to let go of any kind of obsessive thoughts that you have. With Mars sitting in Scorpio, it's obsessing about the little things, or obsessing about what had happened too much, and you're almost drowning in that kind of energy. So you need to let it go. You can see he's let this cup go. You need to let that energy go, and you need to move forward and let go of any kind of obsessive thoughts about what happened. Whatever happened is past. You need to let it. If you hang on to it, it's just going to depress you. You can see his feet are caught in this net. So it's something, and he'll drown. So, you need to let go of that kind of feeling or those kinds of emotions because they're just dragging you down. And the Four of Wands is delight. So this is moving into a place of more stability. So you will, once you let go of any kind of all these regrets and problems, you will end up being able to establish stability. You will be able to come out of that situation. This is the card of achievement. This is the card of, gaining perspective. And this is a card of overcoming difficult situations. So you will be able to overcome it, lay down strong foundations, provided that you let go of all the regret and thinking about the past too much. So you really do need to let go of that past. And things are starting to move forward for you, especially with this Eight of Wands, the velocity card. But like I said, don't rush into things. Think it through very clearly before making any kind of decisions. Because, with the velocity card, there's also this, there is the possibility of tripping, moving too fast, tripping. So take things as they're supposed to come, but move forward all the time. Don't get stuck in the past with the dissipation card. Okay, so I'm just going to draw some cards from the Animal Tarot. So you are moving away with the Ten of Cups. It's the end of those difficulties, that difficult cycle. Learn, you have to take that power back in your hands, take control, speak your truth, and let everybody know where you stand. So let's see. You've got the Justice card, the Renewal card, and the Queen of Spring. So the Justice card, if you're waiting for any kind of legal outcome, fair decisions will be made after the evidence is reviewed impartially. Have compassion for others and try to see both sides of the disagreement. So there is this justice on your mind, the Equilibrium card. So you are waiting for some kind of decision that will come. It looks like it will be in your favor, provided everything was above board, and fair decisions will be made. You've got the Renewal card, reaching a turning point in your life. It is time to get clarity about your life's purpose and make changes so that you are on the path, most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what is to come. So this is the Renewal card. This is making a decision, being given a second chance to do something. So you will move on from whatever this justice outcome is. Whatever the outcome is, you will make a decision and move on, following a new path. And it will be the path that is most divinely suited to you. It's a transformation card. It is the turning point card. You've got the Queen of Spring over here, which says, don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. You have several priorities vying for your attention at once, but you can do it. So with this Queen of Spring, it's the same as the Queen of Wands. It says you have the ability to manifest and get whatever you have you want in your hands. So there are several offers coming in for you, and you will have to make a choice, but you will be able to manifest what you want. And you can see there's a new moon here, so and 2 kitties here, and the sunflower. So whatever you want, you will have choice, and it will be a beginning of a new cycle, and it will be prosperous, because the sunflower is always it simulates the sun, and the sun always brings in prosperity and positive outcomes, and you need to take control. So you have to get back on that throne again and take control of that situation. So whatever that justice or whatever that legal situation is, it will bring about renewal and give you a second chance to do something, but you need to take control in order for you to move forward, and get yourself get your balance back again. So get your priorities in order and get your balance again, especially with this justice as well as the temperance card. Don't overindulge in something that is not going to be worth your while. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.